Can I ask one more question?
Yes?
I'm a very...
Can you hear her?
I'm a very empathic person, and I pick up on people's energy easily.
It's hard, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, quit it. The thing about that is that what that means is that you're a good listener and you're a good focuser, and that then law of attraction sort of helps keep it going. But the conversation that we've already had here today, empathy is joining someone in the way they feel by focusing upon the words or the experience that they are living. Your inner being does not do that. Your inner being is not empathetic. Your inner being is compassionate. And the difference is your inner being does not focus in such a way that your inner being's vibration gets filled with resistance and the vibration lowered. Your inner being can focus from alignment, and you can too. And we would like to say that in many cases you are staying in your own alignment. You're thinking that because you're focusing with them that you are joining them in the vibration, but you are not always. And so just ask yourself, this is a really good exercise for everyone, and it would serve you all so well. When you feel either positive or negative emotion that's strong about something, stop and say to yourself, I wonder what my inner being is thinking about this right here, right now. Because it is certain your inner being is thinking about it right here, right now, and that's the reason that you are having either the positive or negative emotion. If the better you feel, the more your inner being is looking at it like you are. The worse you feel, the more you are out of whack with what your inner being knows to be. And so that's a good way for you to recognize whether you are leaning toward what this person that you're focused upon is thinking, or whether you're leaning toward your inner being who is also focused upon this person. You see, if you don't stay connected to this stream of energy, you don't have anything to give anyone. So empathy, meaning really joining them in the way they feel. So now it's two disempowered beings, you don't have anything to give. But if you're able to stay in your power, in your clarity, in your understanding while you focus, then you can offer something that may give them an opportunity to join you in the higher vibration.
Sometimes though I feel like it's not even that the person is in front of me and then I'm having a conversation like we are now. It's more of just, I might get depressed and I don't know why, and it like.
But the thing that's so interesting to us is that we almost never hear anyone say, oh, I'm having the most glorious empathy with these children playing in the play yard. They feel free and happy, and I do too. Why is it that the only time you use the word empathy is when you're feeling depressed or discouraged about something? And it's because you're losing your connection when you do it, and you don't have to. You don't have to. And so instead of talking about it like it's just something that happens to you, begin saying it's something that I allow to happen because of my lack of focus. Or it's something that momentum sometimes takes me to. Or because I am a good observer, then I sometimes observe and go where that energy takes me rather than maintaining my own vibration. And what all of this means is that when you go to bed at night, that momentum subsides, and when you wake up in the morning, you have the best opportunity to get your focus in the direction of what your inner being is thinking. And so just don't accept it as something, I am empathetic. Don't speak it like that. Say, I can be empathetic, but I can also be compassionate. I'm sometimes out of alignment. I can also be in alignment. I can focus upon things that make me feel worry or negative emotion, and I can focus upon things that make me feel exhilaration. Yesterday, while sitting at the airport with friends that Esther was traveling with, she said to them, do you ever catch just a glimpse of what you felt like when you were little and you were in a big space and you just were so excited about being in that big space? Esther said, it's been happening to me a lot in restaurants or at airports where I see children. I can just feel their enthusiasm for life. They're just wanting to run and squeal and escape and experience. And every now and again, Esther remembers just for a moment that feeling. And we want to say to Esther, you're not remembering that, you're having that feeling now. Like being in a big airport space to a 2-year-old feels. You have the universe at your fingertips. everything that you can imagine is available to you, and your inner being is looking around your world and feeling that way about where you stand and what's possible and available for you. That feeling of expansion doesn't stop when you're 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 10 or 20. We better stop or else you'll get mad at us. It never stops. You always have the potential of coming into full alignment with who you are. And so what you're reaching for is that feeling of aligned enthusiasm where nothing can keep you from moving in the direction of that enthusiasm. And we wouldn't, if we were standing in your physical shoes, any of you, we wouldn't move in action toward anything that we didn't feel that way about. We'd be following our bliss all over the place. Yeah.
Thank you.
Really good.